The Trump administration calls on a longtime South Valley politician to lead California's USDA Farm Service Agency. Former state assemblywoman Connie Conway accepting the appointment and is going to implement the president's policies and run the day-to-day operations for the state FSA office. And the new executive director of the USDA for the state Farm Service Agency joins me now. Connie Conway, how are you?
I'm good.
Welcome to the program.
Thanks so much.
First and foremost, congratulations on this. How did it become your gig? Because you said you didn't apply for it necessarily.
Well, you know, gig is the right word for me because it's always a gig. Yeah. It was actually the congressional delegation that I think sort of started the ball rolling. Someone was there. She left to go to another agency, and so they needed someone to fill the spot. And it's really started with Congressman Nunes, Congressman McCarthy, and, well, the whole delegation, because I've worked with most of them one way or another.
You know, the policies that you will now implement from the Trump administration, what are those policies and how do they really impact the Valley here?
You know, whatever administration is there for the Farm Service Agency, it's really about keeping farmers farming. So really what changes happen with the agency is every time there's a farm bill, and it's how you implement that. But I would say for right now, the biggest issue are the tariffs and the fallout from that for farmers. And so we are diligently working on that plan to help farmers. It's interesting when you look at, because it is the USDA across the nation, you know, your staple crops always get all the attention: wheat, corn, soybeans, you know, that group. But here in California, especially where we live here, I mean, we grow 280 plus types of agricultural product. So they're really...
But it's the largest, as you know, it's the largest resource coming out of the state.
Oh, yeah.
So there was that almost like a restitution, if you will, from the tariffs. So President Trump signed that bill. How much of that money, which is billions of dollars, actually will come here into the Valley? Do you know that number?
I don't know the exact percentage, but a lot. And we're already in phase 2. I'm coming in on phase 2. And what's very interesting to me is not just the staple crops anymore. For example, restitution for table grape growers. We've never done anything like that. So now some fruits and vegetables, small farmers, large farmers, everybody is eligible.
But are the farmers still on board with what the Trump administration is doing? I know a lot of farmers did vote for him, but are they starting to turn on him a little bit? Do you think? You talk to farmers all the time. What are they saying to you about the tariffs? Because we know that the president delayed those tariffs this week.
Yes.
But what are they saying to you? How concerned are they about their business?
As long as they feel, what they're expressing to me, if you guys are taking care of us, and if there is going to be some relief and at least some consideration, then we'll hold steady. And because, you know, that's the thing, this is a political appointment. I mean, everything in life is politics, one way or the other. But we really are just servicing farmers, so it doesn't really break down into political parties.
But do you believe in this trade war? Do you believe that President Trump is actually doing the right thing?
So far, I do.
Really?
I do.
How concerned are you, though, that as this goes on and on and on, that it's really going to hurt? Maybe his reelection, which means if he's not appointed president, then your job ends.
When I accepted this job, I said, this is 18 months. That's how I'm looking at it. So whatever happens, happens. But yeah, in fact, I heard him tonight talking about how proud he is of the farmers and how strong they are and how they're really supporting the country and being supportive through these tough times. Obviously, time will tell. For now, it appears to me that everybody's hanging strong because we're helping them. Okay.
Well, we knew the panic that was happening on Wall Street this week because it plunged. It was like the lower, it crashed down to 800 points below. That's the largest we've seen this year. It closed under. So, and there was that prediction, that measuring stick, if you will, for the economy moving forward, where they say now this measuring tool predicts great recessions. And so there's some panic now. How much is that really working into what you do and the concern there for farmers?
Yeah, it's interesting, up and down and up and down.
Yeah.
My husband's, who's a financial planner, says, yes, honey, your stock is down, but it's still higher than it was, before all this started.
Okay.
But that's financial talk. Obviously, it causes people to pause and take stock. I happen to believe, politics being what it is, this administration will do everything it can, whatever that is. I know China's doing it. China's doing it to try and hold their economy together. I think this administration will do the same thing.
There isn't anything that concerns you of what the Trump administration is doing, whether it be water, the tariffs, anything that you think is not going to turn out for farmers? You don't think he's doing anything that is going in the wrong direction?
Actually, I wish he would do more, if there's such a thing. I mean, I worry in particular about water. I mean, what we do at FSA is part of the, and it's very trite, but the three-legged stool. I mean, what you need to live is air, water, and food. So we feel a real part of that. And of course, we want clean water, clean air, and clean food, if you will. So it's very important that it be successful. The water is so integral to life and farming.
All right. Connie Conway, we appreciate your time.
Thank you so much.
All right. She's got a big job ahead of her. All right. Up